And now I'm live. Welcome, y'all. I've decided I'm going to start a brand new painting. I just finished this one right here. It is my super happy, crazy, laughing fairy lady. She's got a rainbow effect kind of happening here. She's my rainbow lady. Anyhow, so I've created 3 of these, and I'm going to start an entire new one. This one's here. Here, let me switch the camera. Give me a second. All right, there we go. I'm going to switch that camera over. So we got our first one right here. I got my second lady right here. I guess she's not really a fairy. And I have my third one right here. This is the first one I actually finished. My super crazy, happy, laughing fairy. So I'm going to go and grab a canvas. Put these over there. Knock everything over while I do it. Oy. All right. So let me grab my canvas. So this is an 8x10 canvas. And the way I generally start them is I'm just going to throw a bunch of paint on it and see what happens. Let me see, am I going to go horizontal on this or am I going to go vertical? We got horizontal, vertical. Well, I guess that's going to be up to the paint now, isn't it? Let me start with some pink. Water, paint, and whatever form comes up is going to be the fairy I'm going to make. Oh, don't get too excited, guys. Super exciting stuff happening here. You can leave comments. I'll see if I see them, and then I'll answer if you got any questions for me. So I got white. I got blue. So what shape is this taking? So far, I have no idea. And that's basically how I decide to make my paintings. I throw paint on the canvas and go from there. Now the problem here is that it's going to be really wet, so I won't be able to do too much with it for a little bit. But there. So now, somehow, I'm going to try and make a fairy out of this. Do you see anything? Any shapes? You're already excited to see the results. Okay, there's a huge lag. So by the way, if I giggle like 5 minutes later, it's because I only see your comments like a minute or so after the fact. Okay, well, Caitlin, let me know. What does this look like to you? Because right now it just looks like a blob. Hum. Hum. All right. Now I'm going to take a marker. Oh, you know what? It almost looks like there's a fairy leaning. Now I added way too much water, so now this is never going to dry. And there you go. Looks like someone's leaning on something. That would have been a face, as you can see. Do, 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 do. I might have to work on a whole different painting because this one's going to need to dry. So I think what I'm going to have to do is come back to this. So that was exciting, right? 5 minutes of live, me contemplating what to do. Woohoo! Do I have another painting to work on? I got nobody else at home, so I might as well just play with it. So to give you an idea, this was all this was right here. The back of her hair was like a mash of colors, and then from that I just threw a fairy on it. And then this one, it started off as just a blob of blue, and it looked like there was an arm going this way and an arm going that way, so it looked like someone going, hey, jazz hands. And then I just threw the fairy over top of it, and then a big splotch of paint here. So I'm going to have to let this dry, which means I'm going to go make myself a coffee. Yeah. And I will continue painting her another day. So exciting. There you go. End of my life for now. And thank you, Caitlin, for leaving a comment.